Hi, this is Chandrashekhar Prabhu once again. Today we are going to talk about how the government moves about taking its decisions. Government has a peculiar way of making decisions. When you are not sure about the decision, or there is something which is missing, which you want to hide, or you want to take a decision with malified intention, the simple way is to appoint a committee and get that committee to make recommendations. So then the person who takes a decision just raises his hands and says, "What do I do?" The committee took this recommendations, and because the committee was appointed by the government and committee has recommended a particular thing, this decision has been taken. We have seen this happen not once but all the time. The government made similarly another committee. Why? Because the developers went to the government and said that they are going bankrupt, they do not have money, banks are not funding them anymore, they are abandoning the projects, and so they need more benefits. What benefits do they ask? Reduction of the taxes that they have to pay, reduction of the premium amount that they have to pay, reduction of the amount on the money paid to agencies like MADA and others. In short, reduction of all amounts, which is what the builders have asked. The government immediately formed a committee. Wouldn't you be surprised that the committee, which was meant to recommend measures to ensure that the housing societies on MADA lands are redeveloped in a fast manner? And who were appointed on that committee? It was a 7-member committee where 3 members were from the government, the Secretary Housing, the CEO MADA, and the Chief Officer of the Repairs Board. And the remaining 4, that is a majority, were of a developer. Surprisingly, out of the 4 representatives from the developers, 2 were partners in one company, which incidentally has been hauled up by nationalized banks for defaulting on their payments. Now, these are the people who have signed agreements with MADA colony residents saying that they will give them XYZ redevelopment schemes. Not only have they not given them redevelopment schemes the way they had promised under the agreement, but these schemes are completely stuck for years together. And instead of penalizing them, these are the developers who are on the committee to decide what benefits to be given to the developers. And they give a list of items in which they don't have to pay this premium, they don't have to pay that premium, they have to pay reduced premium, they have to pay less money on account of this, they have to pay less money on account of that, which will substantially reduce their outgoings. Now, for whom was this committee formed? For the residents of the colony of MADA. Was even a single member who is a resident of the MADA colony taken on the committee? Answer is no. If a committee is supposed to recommend benefits for the residents of MADA colony, why is there no representation from the residents of MADA colony? The government has nothing to say. They have not only recommended things which government should accept, which MADA has recommended, but they have also recommended things which are beyond their jurisdiction, which the Urban Development Department has to decide. They have said that BMC does this, so MHADA should also do this. Government does this, Revenue Department does this, so MHADA should also do this. The committee has been appointed by the Housing Department, and it can recommend within the jurisdiction of MHADA, which is the jurisdiction that was given to them. But they are recommending something which is beyond their jurisdiction, which is just not done. Plus, it is patently against public interest, because a group of developers who have entered into agreement with MHADA societies, who have not been able to fulfill the terms and conditions on the agreement, are asking for benefits for themselves without taking any representation from the other people, and also asking the other people as a fait accompli. Not just that, the residents do not get a share in those benefits. The developer knew that he had to pay X amount of premium and knowingly entered into an agreement with the people. Now he is getting extra benefits. If the government would have said, okay, you shall share the benefits with the people, it would have been a different thing altogether. But no such benefit sharing has been proposed. We have written to government, we are speaking to the concerned officers, we are speaking to people who are at the helm of affairs in the government, we are speaking to people who are powerful within the existing government and convincing them that this is not done, this is patent conflict of interest. But it is up to you, all the residents of Mumbai, to join this movement in fighting for our rights. It is only when we are powerful that the government will agree to our demands and accept what is legitimate to us. With this is Chandrashekhar Prabhu bidding you au revoir, promising you that we shall come back with many more such posts. Remain with us, watch our posts, and please subscribe. We want our community to grow in size. Bye for now.